anything other than your life is very good, you know that you're busy with a lie, right? So yeah, you could feel negative and not be busy with the lie, but in the day, your negative feelings is causing you to conclude that your life isn't very good. Your negative feelings have now tempted you to believe the lie, right? Is how the death will work. The death will bring a negative feeling in order to darken your understanding and get you to conclude that your life isn't very good. Then to get you to conclude that God doesn't think your life is very good. And then now you're experiencing being an orphan. And now you're busy trying to clothe yourself. And that's the dynamic of how death works. It comes and brings you a negative feeling because you weren't created for death, you were created for life. So in the day you see death somewhere, you see the fruit of death somewhere, that's going to give you a negative feeling. That negative feeling doesn't want you to just feel negative. It wants you to now make judgments about your life based on the negative feelings you have. Right? And not just about you, but once you make a judgment about your life, you're now going to think God also made that judgment. And now here comes the condemnation. Right? Here comes the fear. Here comes the lies. Right? And so when we have a negative emotion, it's okay. That doesn't mean we're believing a lie. Jesus had negative emotions. He didn't believe any lies. But when we have negative emotions, let us not have those negative emotions now come and tell us that our life isn't very good. Right? When you're experiencing negative emotions, that's your cue that your heart is under assault from the father of lies. And you want to stop and think about the judgments you're making. And you want to stop and there's cause for pause, right? You can just say there's cause for pause right here. The moment I have negative emotions, I find something in me where I just stop now. And I stop and I don't start reasoning inside of myself anymore. But if I find myself bombarded with thoughts when I have negative emotions, I immediately start talking with God about the negative emotions I feel. Immediately, right? And it isn't to work something a principle. It's just, he's my friend, and when I have negative emotions, I want to talk to my friend. And my friend's on the outside looking in. He sees my life for what it really is, right? He's not confused by my negative emotions, right? And so now he's going to come and give me the correct judgments. And so in the place of feeling touched by the death in the world, it's okay to feel negative, but we don't want to now make judgments about our life that our life is evil. We want, in the place of the negative emotions, to come to the conclusion that our life is very good still. Because that will send the negative emotions away. And it will keep our hearts and our minds from making conclusions that are lies. It will keep our hearts and our minds from the carnal mind. It will keep our understanding from being darkened. Right? And then we'll be restored in our souls. Our souls will go back to good. Right? Amen.